Basically, you belong to Glasgow.
Glasgow.
For how many years you are there?
Born.
You are born in Glasgow.
Yes.
So basically, you are British. Scotland.
Yes, Scottish.
Scottish. Great. How do you find Indian hospitality?
50% fine, 50% no. 50% fine, 40% so-so, and 10% terrible.
Bad. Okay. And you had first session last year regarding hair transplant. August 2015.
August this year?
Yes. So after 8-9 months, now it is 1 year practically. So you have very good hair in the front, right? So what is your experience of second session today?
Second session was very good because I knew what to expect.
Yes.
And I was more prepared.
Mentally, psychologically.
Mentally, psychologically, I was better prepared.
Great. And we have done the technique called long hair transplant. This is something unique. You may not find in your country. There, you have to go for complete head shape.
Right.
So, in this particular technique, I believe that you are more comfortable. Is it?
Yes, I was very comfortable with it.
Okay. And how do you grade from 1 to 10 regarding the setup?
The setup, I would say definitely 10.
Is better?
Yes.
Great. You give 10. Now grade your pain part, your consultation part, your surgical part, your hair transplant part.
Overall, I was very happy with everything.
You are happy with that?
That was the reason I came back, because when I talked to you, I was very comfortable with you, and I was very happy because I thought you understood what I wanted to do, and I was very happy to come back and proceed with you for another session. If it had been anyone else, I don't think I would have wanted to go through all that pain and that procedure, but with you, I thought, okay.
And how about our lunch?
Your lunch could be more improved.
Okay, so what else you want in the lunch?
It depends the customers who you're catering for. If you're catering for Indian customers, obviously they will take it. If you're catering for Western customers, they will not be able to eat that lunch whatsoever.
Okay.
Western people eat lighter lunches.
Okay. And now coming to the technical part. Now we have performed powered FUE. This is one of the newer techniques, a better technique for those who have plenty of hair, donor area at the back. And you have very good hair at the back.
Okay.
So we took single unit. There is no cut, no mark at the back.
Right.
And we have transplanted small units. They look like pearl right now. After 2 days they will turn black.
Right.
Okay. On Thursday you are going to have shampoo.
Right.
And you better know, because you got it done last year. So the same technique you are going to apply on the head. You are not going to scratch the head. You are not going to shear the head with a towel. Just dab it. Okay. And keep the hair dry as much as possible, so that there should not be any dandruff kind of thing.
Okay.
It does not need much of the care, but there are certain solutions, you can say serums, to take care of your falling hair as well as your new hair what we have transplanted.
Okay.
So you need to apply them. There is a written guideline inside that box. You please go through it and understand it and then apply it. Okay. But the shampoo part has to be done daily, because there is no other dressing or antiseptic that we are going to apply on the head.
Okay.
No major medicine, just 2 or 3 pills that you have to take for another 4 or 5 days, whatever is written in this discharge summary what we have given.
Okay.
Today you are going home, you cannot take alcohol, smoking, helmet, fight, gym, heavy exercise for another 2 weeks. You have to wear front open shirt for another 7 to 8 days. Then you are free person. And same sequence of events, they will fall first, then they will grow after 3.5 months. You will have nice head of hair, full head of hair at the end of 1 year. Whenever you are in India, you just see us. This is the most important thing. We are always online. We have dedicated website. You people can contact. You can WhatsApp whatever you need. Last of all, what we told during our consultation part, that we are going to take follicle like this, like that, is it fulfilled or somewhere we are lacking?
No, I think you explained the procedure
Yeah.
to me very carefully and very precisely. So I did understand what was actually going to happen. I also looked into it as well, and I read about the procedure which you were going to perform. So I understood the procedure fairly well. I was quite happy with it.
So you are going to recommend somebody?
I will definitely recommend some.
Thank you.
I have so far. I haven't showed it to anyone because I want to make sure that I have hair. Before I recommend to anyone, I have to be comfortable in myself. But I am already comfortable because I came here, I think 6 months ago as well, and showed it to you.
Yeah.
I will be back probably maybe 3 or 4 months time again.
Great. You are visiting us on New Year probably.
Probably, yeah. I'm always coming back and forward.
So you are most welcome in this clinic. This is clinic which is ISO certified internationally. This is clinic which is given a award of one of the best clinics of India and one of the #1 clinic in North. So the clinic standards, the international guidelines, and there are certain guidelines given to us from the government of India. We are always following them.
Good.
So you feel safe.
I feel safe here. I don't believe I'm at any risk. I don't think that was one of the main problems of risk of infection.
Yeah.
And also risk of someone not being.
risk. Yes, risk is always there. But
That was the reason that. But I decided, after I talked to you, that this would be a very risk-free operation or calculated risk.
Sir, may I ask you what is your date of birth, sir?
23/10/60.
23 October 1960. So it is nearby. We'll give you a call.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So we have written everything in this document. It contains one prescription which is made for you, and a general document what guidelines you have to follow after the procedure.
Okay.
And you have my website, you have my personal mobile number. You can always reach us. Okay.
Thank you very much.
And definitely once you reach home today, you have to call me, doctor, I am home.
Okay. I've got 2 people with me to make sure that I get home. The only painful part was the injections, but I think after the head was numb, I was able to sleep through half of it.
Yes, I could
Which
see,
would
sir.
make
I
it-
could see, sir.
I made a conscious effort to try to relax this time because last time I think was more tense and it felt more painful.
Yeah.
This time I made a conscious effort to try to relax and to sleep through it as much as possible. I think that's mainly the thing. I think you should try to recommend that to your people is to try to relax, and if they fall asleep, fall asleep.
Yeah.
Because I think that would probably less the tension and also the blood flow and also
Yes.
and it also.
So once you are relaxed, everyone is relaxed. The performing person
Yes.
and the environment around, they see that my patient is sleeping, my client is sleeping, so we people can perform in a better way. But we do not give any sleeping pills. Once you are out of the procedure room, you are fully aware what has happened, you can even drive back.
The only other recommendation I would make is when you're in the actual room doing a performance, that maybe you should try to put on some sort of soothing music.
Sir, we do, but we took care of yours. that the person is from abroad may or may not he like Hindi music.
Not necessarily Hindi music. What they have nowadays is just music without any
instrumental.
Instrumental.
So we played that time you were sleeping.
Did
We
you?
played Kishore Kumar.
I was listening. I wasn't sleeping all the time. I was listening to
We
it.
played Kishore Kumar instrumental.
Yeah.
We always, because we are also engaged. So we also listen to the music once we are doing. It is always good practice that you should not be in tension, your client should not be in tension. Since this is a hand-eye coordination. If something is done hurriedly, you cannot perform.
Definitely.
It has to be performed in a best possible, relaxed way. It is a trick of just putting something in.
I think classical music is something which covers all genres.
Yeah.
Most people would listen to classical music, whether it's Hindi or
Any other-
Western music.
Yeah.
You know, soothing classical music. You know.
Yes, we'll definitely take care of it, sir. Any other suggestion?
I think that was really it. Apart from that, it was nice.
So we are meeting probably in December, right?
December. Hopefully,
Yes.
I'll be on the first steps to the next set of events.
Yes. Okay, sir. So you have taken your belongings and everything?
I've taken